No one's coming. No one. No one's coming to push you. No one's coming to tell you to turn the TV off. No one's coming to tell you to get out the door and exercise. Nobody's coming to write the business plan for you. It's up to you. Unless you understand that you've got to parent yourself, you've got to push yourself, you're not going to make your dreams come true. You're just not.
Welcome back to my channel. I just popped this pimple. Please ignore it. I'm gonna try to ignore it. This always happens when I don't take off my makeup. Today is Veterans Day and we don't have school today, so we're gonna vlog today. I woke up at 7 this morning to do a group project. My team wanted to wake up at 7 on a holiday to do a project. I woke up with them. We worked on the project a little bit. And then I went to the gym. I'm about to start my makeup. We haven't always had Veterans Day off, but the past 2 years we've had it off. Today's Thursday. This morning I went to Hayes gym, did some IOCT practice because I'm trying to pass that. I'm gonna try to pass before I graduate. I've already passed, but I'm gonna try to pass again. The IOCT and I have a very love-hate relationship. All love from me.
Later on in the video, I'll be taking the IOCT for what I hope to be the last time. I passed the IOCT before in a class called Military Movement when I was a sophomore, but you have to pass it again as an upperclassman, and I have not been able to pass this test since I got my surgery.
I don't actually have anything planned for today besides homework. And Jalen, my twin sister, just got PRK, which is laser eye surgery, so I'm gonna go visit her.
I'm in Jalen's room now. I brought her breakfast and I'm just here checking on her because earlier she had to go to the ER because they gave her some janky meds.
So, post PRK, how are you feeling now that you have your medication?
They tried to kill me. But now that you went into the ER and they blamed it on you for following their instructions and taking medication that they say they don't know why they give to cadets. How are you feeling now?
Better. Now I can finally fulfill my dream of sleeping all day and daydreaming.
Oh,
Do you have more drops to do?
yeah. But you space them out 5 minutes apart.
Jalen asked me to braid her hair before I left so she won't have to worry about it.
I'll spritz it.
I just finished braiding down her hair. I wish I could show you guys a better view of it, but I can't because I can't turn on the flash because it'll irritate her eyes. Jalen has in-sister locks though, so I just braided down her mini twist. Laser eye surgery is a great benefit that they offer to cadets here at West Point for free. They also offer braces for free, but you have to have a certain level of teeth, I guess, to qualify for it. But my older sister June did qualify for veneers, which I didn't even know they did here, but you can get that done for free. I do recommend you be careful when it comes to the military doctors though, because even though the service is free to you, it's not always the best service, so you just need to be careful about what you're picking and choosing to get done. Good morning, guys. It's 5:35 in the morning. You can tell it's early because what am I even recording here? I'm so sorry for the video quality here. I'm currently walking into Hayes Gym. This is where we take the IOCT. I will be taking the IOCT in just a few days, and so I've been waking up super early every morning and coming here in the afternoon too to practice. I don't want to be up early, but I also don't want to be separated, and they will separate me if I cannot pass this IOCT again. I'm doing a full run through right now, but the hardest parts of the IOCT for me has always been the shelf and has always been the rope. Like I told you guys in the last vlog that I took the IOCT in, I'm always really hard on myself when I'm here by myself. I get really frustrated easily, and I always have to remind myself that I'm here doing what 90% of America can't. Every time I fall on an obstacle or fail at something, I always try to remind myself how lucky I am to even have an opportunity to try again and to get it right. This was my dream school. It's the only school I applied to. I really want to graduate here more than anything, and now is the time I actually show that to myself and put in the work and get up early and come and do what I know I need to do to graduate. The quality is really bad here, but I did get a new camera. I got the Sony a6600. So when I do record the actual IOCT in a few days, it'll be in the best quality. I promise you guys. I'm right here right now doing the wall, and then you're about to see me doing the monkey bars. It's a lot of people out here this morning. We're not allowed to leave our barracks rooms until 5:20 in the morning, and then Arvin doesn't open until 5:30. So lots of times you'll see a big group of cadets waiting outside to get into Arvin, or waiting at the door of their barracks building until it's 5:20 so everyone can leave. I just got back from Arvin and took a shower, and now I'm dressed and ready to go to school. Because it's Friday, we can wear any type of Army West West Point top that we have with our OCP bottoms. In high school, all I wore was West Point gear, so I have outfits for days. I'm in my father's office now. I just came to pick up some packages.
Yes, sir. But it shouldn't be too much to make the time work, especially if you're using that make sense. If you figure out how to make sense is working, you should be able to just display your
After I picked up my packages, I went to class and then went to lunch. You guys already know I've been assigned table commandant of table 7A. I always say that. Today's really exciting because they brought us cake and I get to share the cake tradition with you guys. So when I was younger, my mom would always tell me stories about cutting the cake at lunch or dinner. So it's a plebe duty. When the plebes get to the table, they have certain plebe duties like setting the table. They put everyone's plates and cups out and all that. They go get milk. And one of the plebe duties is if there's cake at the table, they have to cut the slices evenly. And my mom will always tell me stories about how if it's an odd number of people at the table, how awful it is for one of the plebes because somebody's gonna have to give up their slice of cake. She would always tell the story so funny because when she was a plebe, she argued amongst the other plebes about who's giving up their slice of cake, and it's just a funny story. And it's just the whole thing, and I'm just excited to be here haggling the plebes to cut the cake.
Is that even?
Is that even, Stanko?
I don't think that's even.
Is that a keep-out cut? Until it's even. What the f*** got the Boston Stanko?
No, this side's so much bigger.
Stanko, think, bro.
Very Kendra.
You want to cut each of the
After my evening classes, I had drill practice. Because I'm on the WKDT team, I don't have to drill. I'm walking to the soups box right now to start setting up the speakers. And yeah, the parachute team is out. It's very, very normal to see them out here in the afternoons practicing helicopters landing and taking off. We alternate drill days and company athletics days. So today is a drill day for me, and then tomorrow would be a company athletics day. Jalen was on basketball this semester for company athletics, and she made it far. I'm going to show you guys all of that footage during my CGR shift later. But yeah, you can see the cadets right there on the field running towards the helicopter. They're going to take off and then they'll parachute. The parachute team is really hard to get onto. There's a very rigorous tryout. My first semester plebe tried out for the team and made it, so I know all about the tryout process. It's really hard. They smoke them like crazy, and the tryout process is really, really long. There are only 8 to 10 new spots for plebes to join each year, and then you stay on the team pretty much all 4 years if you can.
The right person, that's the problem.
I love this team. I love being on WKDT. I really do. I love watching the core drill, and I love watching the parachute team.
It's a video.
Ain't with me.
Don't. The fit. The hair.
Hey guys, today is Sunday and I have the CGR night shift. This is my first time doing the night shift of CGR. I usually only do the morning shift because at 8 p.m. I get tired, and at 10 p.m. I'm no longer functioning. Like, I get so sleepy so fast. So the shift in the morning is from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. The night shift is from 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. I only decided to do the night shift for the one time because I knew I wanted to vlog a CGR shift for you guys, and I just thought the night shift would be more fun and exciting. So if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe because I'm on this night shift for y'all.
What's your plan? What was your plan to get back originally?
As you can see, we're only 28 minutes into our shift and we're already getting crazy calls. Why is this girl calling us saying that she's on trip section but don't have anybody around her and needs us to come pick her up? Where is her OIC? CGR is really not supposed to be driving off post to go get people unless it's a serious emergency. John, the one on the phone right now, is a duty driver, and so when anyone needs to be picked up, whether it be because they missed a Smurf bus or they have some sort of emergency, then John goes and drives to pick them up. I am the CIC, the cadet in charge right now, just because I'm the highest ranking cadet, and the other two cadets are in my platoon. So I don't really have much of a job. I'm just supposed to be, you know, watching, overseeing everything and just being the CIC. Again, is the other cadet on the other side of John, and so when he's off driving people, then there obviously should be two people on shift. If one of us goes and does like a check around, then another person will still be on shift.
You contacted her OIC?
I'm currently writing a paper for Major Yano's class. Yeah.
Is the OIC, I would want to know, is the OIC there, and like she needs to contact the OIC to ask what they're supposed to do.
John is now about to text the girl to tell her to contact her OIC because we don't want cadets stranded out there, but then you're supposed to really be using your OIC. There's not supposed to be a trip section happening without an OIC there, so we're all really confused. But this is the adventure and the fun of the night shift. Y'all are gonna have to keep me awake tonight because I cannot believe we're only 40 minutes in. All right, we are officially 1 hour into the shift. It's 7 p.m. We got here at 6 p.m. an hour ago. Someone's calling right now to ask about a package, but there's no package here for them. So we're just letting them know that there's no package here for them.
Yeah, we just checked around. There's no other packages here. Sorry. The thing was delivered 2 days ago. They've called him multiple times.
Okay, I'm about to call him. If he doesn't answer, I'll give you his cake.
This is okay.
Oh.
We were brought to-go boxes with dinner in it from the mess hall, and the other white package next to me is a package for a cadet who apparently CGR has been calling for 2 days now, and they haven't come to pick up their package, and it's a cake. I just told Jake and I'm about to look this cadet up on Global and call him, and if he doesn't come get his cake, then I'm gonna eat it. It's really creepy, but these are the surveillance cameras, and they watched the entire Corps.
And John probably would have been gone for like 4.5 hours if he was gonna go to LGA to fucking pick him up. It's like 2 hours there, 2 hours back. That is ridiculous.
It's the fact that they would even call to request that.
I braided my hair like this in the 2 braids because I thought it would be cute for the IOCT I'm taking this week. I have been practicing every morning. For dinner, it looks like I'm having pasta, spicy chicken, and a bread roll. While I have you guys here on shift though, I want to show you guys Jalen's company athletics. She was on basketball and her company made it to the semifinals earlier last month. There's Jalen, number 37. They're doing warm-ups right now. Jalen! I think I'm embarrassing her. Where'd you go? Now you know how I've been living without you. Take it.
C2 on me, C2 on 3. 1, 2, 3, C2!
How does it feel to be what is this? Regimental champion. Graduate. It feels good. How are you feeling? This is the after review.
I didn't play at all.
We're just gonna look over that. We're just gonna do some good editing on the shots.
And my face on the takers.
We got Jalen some calzones from Shade since she won the regimental championship. If she wins the finals, then she'll win a slug diamond, which is like a company athletics championship. I just went ahead and fast forward to the championships because I wanted to show you guys. There's Jalen, number 37.
Can you wave to my camera?
It's so exciting watching Jalen do a sport because when we were in high school, we did cross country together, but she would always run faster than me. So I would never have a chance to actually watch her run or support her run. And then I also did tennis, but she didn't do tennis. So then she would always come to my games, and I just never really been able to cheer her on in a sport type way until now. Unfortunately, Jalen did not win a slug diamond. They lost to third reg, I think. Whoever the team they were playing, they lost to. But they did win their regiment, so. I've been updating my slides for the Cub, which is the command update brief. My platoon is doing so well, guys. The command update brief is basically like a command and staff. They put on Surfs Up, which I haven't seen in so long. I'm about to get ready to go do a walk around and go visit Jalen and see what she's doing.
I'm on break. Sorry, it's weird now because, like, you know you're being watched. We're gonna go visit Jalen. Okay, the CGR is attached to her building. Let's see it. That's so cute.
We have officially made it to hour 4. It is 9:55, about to be 10 o'clock. It is now midnight, and guys, I'm barely hanging on. Like, I can't believe I'm still awake. I didn't tell you guys about the football player who came to get the cake. So I told you guys earlier I was going to call whoever's cake that was. And so I called them, and they said they were going to come to CGR and pick up the cake. They come to CGR, get the cake, and then they start flirting with me. Dawn and Jacob are like, that cadet is actually flirting with you. And I'm like, guys, no, he's just being nice. Like, he's offering me some of the cake and being super friendly. But I wasn't really reading too much into it until he hit me. He texted me off the number because we've been having to use our phones to call people, right? He texted me off the number I called him on to come get his cake and was like asking me to pull up, which is so out of line. And it's so funny because the boys looked him up on Instagram, and how about he has a whole girlfriend? Like, the whole people in the military aren't loyal shtick. The whole stereotype, I'm telling you guys, is really not a stereotype. Like, they really. It's 2 a.m. now. I'm not sure what they put up on the TV, but everyone seems to be enjoying it. I'm in the back because I'm half asleep, okay? I'm having to stand up in the back and work on stuff because I don't want to fall asleep, especially because I'm the CIC. Like, I can't just be slumped.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear that she can get it. Say if you a bad bitch, put your hands up high. Hands up high. Hands up high. Tell them turn the lights down right now. Put me in the mood. I'm talking about dark perfume. Go.
I recognize your fragrance. Hold up, you ain't never gotta say shit. And I know your taste is a little bit high maintenance. Everybody else basic. You live life on an everyday basis with poetic justice. Poetic justice. If I told you that a flower bloomed in a dark room, would you trust it? I mean, I write poems in these songs dedicated to you. And you're in the mood for empathy. There's blood in my pen. Better yet, with your friends and them. Nigga don't approach your whip that a turret. Nigga that ain't good game, homie, sorry. They say conversation, rule the nation. I can tell, but I could never.
It is 5:20. We made it to the end of our shift. This is probably the worst idea for content I've ever had, but you know, I'm glad I had the experience once.
Once you have your card,
No, that's the wrong black girl.
once you have your card, drop your stuff on this side, then go line up on the other side. Here's the card.
Last name?
That's our girl. Aw, Taylor.
Hi guys, it's finally IOCT day. I have been training like crazy for this test. You just saw me walk into the gym, get my little card, and stand in line. We stand in line of the time we think we're gonna run, and you can choose the right or left lane. I always choose the right lane, and I stand in the 4:30 or slower lane. The DP instructor is giving us a rundown on some of the rules that cadets usually forget when we're taking the test.
For those of you that are tall, when you come up on the stairs and you jump up of the staircase before traversing forward, if you push off that staircase, you'll be sent back. So again, you must show and bear weight on all rungs, meaning lift those feet before moving forward. You need a boost for the H bar or for the horizontal ladder, please yell that loudly off of the wall. When you get to the final 2 rungs, last two, you can split if you want to, but what I highly recommend.
She's basically just telling us that we have to bear weight on all the monkey bars. Some people like to jump up on the first one and then kind of skip the last one, and you can't do that. We're about to go into the line now to go into the gym, and Jalen's about to go to the gym to record me. I'm so nervous, guys. My heart is beating so fast.
There she goes. You go, ladies.
One element of the IOCT I forgot to mention is how many people are literally watching you. It adds a lot more pressure, but then also allows your friends to come support you. Anyone in the whole entire Corps can come watch the IOCT if they want. So the most crazy part for me is this shelf, because all those people are watching you, right? So imagine getting to the shelf and failing in front of all those people. It builds character for sure. I've been there once or twice. The first step of the IOCT is crawling under these bars. It's 2 people going at a time, but it's not a race. Then you do the tires, and then you do this vault. Both your legs have to go over the vault at the same time. If they don't like that, you have to go back. They'll send you back, and that obviously takes up time. And the longer your time is, the lower your grade will be for the IOCT. The 4th obstacle is the shelf, and if you're tall like our class president here is, you literally can just hop up on it like a fence. Then you run to the 5th obstacle, which is these bars. You go all the way to the red one and swing down. Then you race towards the swinging tires, hop through, and then you go to the balance beam. If you fall, you have to go back. When you get to the end of the beam, you have to do a roll and then hit the wall. After you climb over the wall, you do the monkey bars, which, like she said, you have to put weight on every single monkey bar. And then you climb the rope. Both hands have to be in the red before you can move on to the run. The run is 2.5 laps, one with the weighted ball, the second with the baton, and then the last one is just sprint.
Hello?
What was the time? Did you calculate?
4 minutes, 40 seconds.
That's all I need to hear. Thank you so much.
How do you feel?
Really bad, but really happy that I passed and that it's over. And that hopefully my PPS will be high enough for me to graduate.
Don't we all?
Any more questions?
How hard did you train?
Really hard. I went every day for the past 2 weeks. I'm in a lot of pain.
That's good
like
to
my
hear.
heart is on like bleeding. I can taste my own heart.
That's good to hear. That's success.
I sat outside on the steps of Arvin for a little bit to catch my breath and just take in the cool air because I was really overheating. A lot of the testers are out here just really trying to catch our breath as we really come out here and give it everything we have. I'm now about to go back to my barracks room and take a shower.
I passed the IOCT and I'm really happy. Really happy. I hope it was good enough to raise my PPSC as high as it needs to be, so I'm not grad risk anymore, but we'll see. I didn't really listen to the time. He just said 4. That was all I needed in that moment, but I wish I would have listened to the rest of the time, because excuse me. So sorry. That's Hayes one. That's
It's the next day. I slept so well last night. I was so exhausted. I went right to sleep after my shower. I'm now finishing up my morning class, which is my capstone class with Kennedy. And then we usually walk to lunch formation together. I'm in my last class of the day now. It's my cyber policy and strategy class, and it's right across the hall from a class my dad teaches at the same time. He took his PT test earlier today.
What was your time?
14:49.
That's really good.
I'm 45 years old, Jasmine.
It's 14:55. You have to get to class.
I don't have to do anything. You gotta go to class.
My foot was in the class. I think that's in the SOP. Like you're just one body part has to be in.
What do you think?
I don't know. Who's the section marshal? I think it's up to their interpretation.
I think
of the law.
I think 7 days lost.
10 days.
7. Yeah. Let's. I'm gonna write you a negative.
At my board. I'll be like, ma'am, my one foot was in the classroom. She'll be like,
how do you prove that?
21 hours.
And then I was like, I looked up on
21 hours, 1 suspended. You're welcome.
After class ended, I went to go to my father's class and try to get him to talk to y'all.
Can you stop, please? You already agreed to do this documentary. You already agreed to be on my show about having family at West Point.
Yep, I'm here.
Would you mind sitting up straight?
I got back problems. I need to I got hurt in the war. So I'm still recovering.
One question the fans are dying to ask is, what is it like to teach a class and have your daughter learning at the same school you learned at, right across the hallway, being taught by a teacher you were already taught by.
Oh yeah, that's right. Sylvia taught me what to do. So it's pretty sad. It makes me depressed. Knowing I'm getting old. When you're kids, being taught by the same people that taught you.
Okay, cut. Thanks for watching.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Stay tuned for next week because I have so much more to share with you guys. We're going to go to the football game. We're going to go home for Thanksgiving. We're going to come back. I'm going to show you morning inspection. I'm going to take you inside my classes with me. It's getting cold, so we'll talk about the gray period, and I'll take you guys to Christmas dinner. Don't forget to subscribe and turn the notifications on so you don't miss it.